again for driving me home, Gene.
Yeah, anytime. Say, Stacy, is everything all right?
Why do you ask?
Well, I mean, you're a little quiet coming over here, and I just thought maybe because of your father and Terry
Oh, no,
canceling
that's
the
not
work.
it. If anything, Oh, let's just say that I can understand.
Well, then what is it? I mean, does it have anything to do with your last session with Vanessa?
Maybe a little.
Yeah? But that's over with now.
Wish I could tell that to Nancy.
Why do you say that?
Oh, Nancy came up to me at the dinner and she tried to recruit me for Domi.
She did? Oh, boy, that Nancy. She's very persistent. But, Stacy, you really don't have to worry about that anymore. Because you don't have to go back to Domi or see Vanessa ever again. Ernie, do you know Dave Phillips?
Nope. Can't say as I do. But I know his daughter, Amber. She used to come in here. Why?
Well, Dave and his fiancée just had their rehearsal dinner in the Macintosh room. Dave is like no one I've ever met. Just being with him and his friends was different than anything I've ever experienced. And it wasn't as if everything worked out perfectly. But still, there was all this love and support. I don't know. That hasn't been my experience with women, especially my wife.
Well, maybe you'll get that chance now. But I sort of doubt it.
What do you mean?
Dave.
Hi.
Hi.
May I come in?
Well, yes, of course. If you'd like, I can make some coffee. It'll only take a minute.
No, not now. I just wanted to be close to you.
I've been thinking the same thing about you. Lori just left a little while ago, and she was worried about me.
Yes, I was worried too. At least when you first decided to postpone the wedding.
I should have let you know how I felt before tonight. I know that, and I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
Dave, we have a lot to talk out.
Yes, we do, but not now. Now's the time for us to be together and to know that we love one another.
Oh, Dan, wait, can't you wait till we get home?
Go on, take my advice. Don't let what she said get to you.
That's easier said than done, Ernie. Tell me, does she come in here often with that guy?
With Myers? She used to, but for the last couple of weeks, she comes in by herself.
Does?
Yeah, but she doesn't leave alone, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, you mean she leaves with other men?
A few.
How many?
How many? I don't keep count. I don't know, 3 or 4 maybe.
I'm sorry. I've had about enough of this. Take care, Ernie.
Thanks, Vaughn. Hey, come back soon, huh?
Yeah.
If looks could kill.
But they can't. So Vaughn is out of here. Let's forget about him, okay?
Whatever you want, Courtney.
I just want to be with you.
I was such a fool to treat you the way I did before. I can't. Look, but I don't want you to rush into anything. I want you to take plenty of time to think through everything I said.
Oh, no, that won't be necessary. I've done all the thinking that I have to do. I know what I want. What my father doesn't
Your
think I do. but
father? What did you tell him about us?
Yeah,
Oh.
it was futile.
Yeah, I'm sure he wasn't too thrilled with the idea, huh?
Well, what did you expect? But Dan, he can't change my mind.
Courtney, do you think one man is going to be enough for you?
Well, that's a switch.
Well, the only reason I ask is because I know that, lately you've been going out with some other guys,
Yeah, I have been. But that's just a phase. I'm a one-man woman, Dan. And I want that one man to be you.
Well, that is exactly what I wanted to hear.
I'm honest about it, Jean. It's not only Domi I'm upset about.
Then it has to be because the wedding was canceled, right?
Yeah,
And you think it's Terry's fault?
I know it is.
But Stacy, come on. Now, they both made the decision.
Oh, that was the way Dad made it seem, but I know him. He was all set for the wedding.
Well, yeah, that may be true, but still, you really can't blame Terry.
I don't want to, but look what she's done to him. She keeps changing, doing these unexpected things. Remember how she blabbed to Peter about Russ?
Now, come on, Stacy. No, that really wasn't her fault.
And she apologized for that, I know it. But they set the wedding date, and then they moved it up, and now she's postponed it. If something was bothering her, why didn't she speak to Dad about it?
I don't know, but I do know Terry Davidson, and I know that the last thing that she'd want to do is hurt your father.
But that's exactly what she's done. Did you see Harold Webster's expression when Dad made that announcement? I know he'd sent out a press release, and now he's going to have to send out another one, and Dad is going to look like a fool. Terry just doesn't realize what's involved.
Stacy, now listen, that might be true, for right now. You know what I think? I really think what you're doing here is comparing Terry to your mother. Now, wait a minute. I know you said that you weren't going to do that anymore, but that's what I think you're doing.
Jean, this has nothing to do with my mother. Although if my... Never mind.
Now, why don't you try to look at this from Terry's point of view? You have to take in consideration this is her second marriage and Dave's second marriage as well. I don't think it would be too easy second time around making these kind of decisions. Now, after all, your father is the one who's running for Congress. And quite frankly, I think Terry has had it up to her ears with all of this hospital work, and the thing she really needs right now is a little more understanding.
Granted, she's been under a lot of unexpected pressure, but she has not been supportive of Dad's decision to run from the beginning.
Stacy, I think we've all had our doubts that...
Well, I know that, but she's going to be his wife, and he's doing what he feels is right.
Oh, great. Well, listen, lady. Would you at least think about what I said?
Yeah, I will.
Good. I better get back home because Carla's going to start worrying about me, and... Are you going to be all right?
Oh, yeah. I guess I'll make a pot of tea and read something, and I'm sure I'll nod right off.
Well... Listen, don't you forget to lock up when I leave.
I won't.
All right. Good night.
Night.
Stacy?
Brian, what a surprise.
Yes, it certainly is. I knew I was late, but I didn't think I was that late.
Oh, well, the dinner's over. The wedding's been called off.
What?
Yeah, well, Dave decided that he and Terry were going to get married after the election is over.
Oh.
We were shocked.
Huh? When, those are some of the presents?
Yeah, I guess they'll all have to be given back.
Don't tell me somebody gave the Missoners lucky bags.
Oh, yeah, well, that was Ione.
Yeah, some people.
Well, have you seen Vanessa lately?
Why do you ask?
Well, I know that you and she were sort of...
Vanessa and I weren't anything.
But I thought you were friends.
Nancy, I don't want to have anything to do with her. If you're smart, you'll stay away from her, too.
But, Brian, I don't understand.
Then let me spell it out for you. Domi is nothing but a scam, a great big con game.
But
And the
Brian,
sooner
I-
you get out of it, the better off you're going to be. You listen to what I'm saying. You get as far away from Domi and Vanessa as you can.
What was Gene Redland doing here?
He drove me home.
From where?
From the King's Arms. We were at a dinner.
Oh, that's right. Your father was going to marry Terry Davidson, but now he's not.
How do you know that?
It's my power, Stacy. You know that. Why were you and Gene Redland talking about Domi?
He wanted me to stop going to the meetings.
Is that so? I thought you and Gene Redland weren't friends anymore.
Well, we aren't.
Then why was he here?
My car wouldn't start, and he decided to drive me home.
Was that all?
Yes.
Stacy, why is it that I don't believe you?
I don't care if you believe me or not. Now, please go! And if you don't, I'm calling the police.
Stacy, you will not call anyone, but you will sit down. Sit down, Stacy. Now, I want you to answer some questions truthfully. I'm trying to locate some information that's missing from my office, information about Barbara Gilbert and Beverly Randolph. What did you do with that information?
Well, I was a little angry.
A little angry?
Well, maybe more than a little, but I couldn't stay angry with you.
I wonder, though, what people will think.
Does that really concern you?
Yeah, because I wanted our marriage to be, well, to be a witness to other people.
Well, our friends will understand. As for others, they'll think what they want to think anyway, so don't worry about it. I wonder who that is.
I don't know.
Vaughn.
Dave, I hope you'll excuse me for bothering you.
No,
like this.
come on in.
Mrs. Davidson, please forgive me for intruding like this on you.
That's quite all right. And please call me Terry. Sit down, please.
Thank you. I went by your apartment, and then I called Harold. He's the one who said you might be here.
Would you like to talk to Dave alone?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with both of you. I'd just like to tell you how much tonight meant to me. The rehearsal dinner and all.
Even with the surprise ending?
Well, honestly, that's what impressed me most. You worked the problem out. And I know that wasn't an easy thing to do. That's just something that's, well, I've never experienced it in my life. Genuine love and concern. And it wasn't that it was just between the two of you. It was everyone that was there. All of your friends, the way they rallied around you when you made your announcement. I don't exactly know how to get what you two have. But I know that I want it.
Do you really mean that, Vaughn?
Yes. I'm just tired of living like this. And what I saw happening between you and your friends, it wasn't what you were getting. It's what you were giving to each other. When we talked about unselfish love, I thought I knew exactly what you meant. And it wasn't until I read your Bible that I realized that I didn't know anything. I was just trying to get. And I wasn't getting anywhere.
Are you happy?
Oh, yes, I am in the first time in I don't know how long.
This is only the beginning, Courtney.
I know.
And I have made a decision about your father.
My father.
Yeah. Like, I know what he thinks about me, but I am going to talk to him, Courtney.
Oh, Dan, that's not going to do any good.
No, you can't tell about that. I mean, no matter what, I want him to know that I am going to take the best care of his daughter.
You mean that, don't you?
Oh. Courtney, I would do anything for you. Anything. It's late. I better go.
Dan. Don't go.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know what information you're talking about.
I think you do, Stacy. It's information that Jean Redlin was looking for. It's about Barbara Gilbert and Beverly Randolph.
But I don't know.
Stacy, don't deny it. You're still working for the Chronicle, aren't you?
No, I told you that
You told me what? I want the truth.
What makes you think that I'm not telling you the truth?
Stacy, I want you to believe everything that I'm saying. Look at me. I can help you. I want to help you. You know that I can help you. There have been so many hurts in the past. Hurts by Terry Davidson and Gil Prescott. The pain from those hurts goes so deep.
Please don't.
But I can heal you. I can heal you. But there's a price.
What?
Loyalty. You must give me your complete loyalty and your complete honesty. You want to feel better, don't you, Stacy?
Yes, I do.
And you can feel better. Now tell me the truth. Did you take that information from my office?
Yes.
What did you do with it?
I gave it to Jean Redlin earlier this evening.
Does he plan to do an expose?
Yes.
You must stop him.
But I'm finished with the whole
No, you're
thing.
not, Stacy. I want you to go to your editor's office tomorrow morning. I want you to tell your editor that Barbara Gilbert and Beverly Randolph were just two foolish rich women who didn't admit to my wisdom. I was just trying to help them to fulfill their lives.
He won't believe me.
Yes, he will, Stacy. Now, I want you to lie back and relax. He'll believe you, Stacy. There was nothing incriminating in those microfiche files. Do you understand?
Yes.
I want you to convince McGovern and Redlin of that. You will convince them that I've done nothing wrong. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. You have nothing to fear, Stacy. Nothing at all. I'm going to leave now. When you hear the sound of the front door closing after me, you will fall into a deep sleep and stay asleep for the rest of the night. When you awaken in the morning, you will do everything that I've commanded you, but you won't remember that I was here at all. Do you understand?
Yes.
You love me, don't you?
Oh, Courtney. Of course I love you. Don't you know that by now?
Yes. And I want you to stay.
Well, your father would just love you.
Dan. Forget about my father. Forget about everyone. But us. Stay.
There's nothing in this world more important to me than Courtney.
Yes, there is. And it's what has kept you from knowing real love. Your idea of what's right and wrong. Your need to be in control. You have to be willing to give up that control to the one that has given us the greatest love there is.
The people you saw tonight, Vaughn, have that perfect love. No matter what we've done wrong, God is truly willing to forgive us if we just ask Him.
I really do want to believe that.
Then let's tell God, together. Dear God.
Dear God.
I admit that I have sinned against you.
I admit that I have sinned against you.
I believe that Jesus died for me and paid the debt for my sins.
I believe that Jesus died for me and paid the debt for my sins.
Let this be the beginning of a new and meaningful life for me.
Let this be the beginning of a new and meaningful life for me.
Amen.